here, that place is still empty. There's more grass on it than I remember. But this portion here, we used to play in a lot because, you know, we didn't get yelled at for playing in it because it's not someone's yard and we were kids. And oh my god, we can play in it and not get yelled at. Played here. And yep, there's still that hole in the fence leading to that other place. I had a dream here and there's a war going on, and I ran through there to hide, and I found a building somewhere on the other side there that had pool tables in it. And I was there in pool tables, all the other people hiding from the war who were just playing pool. Anyways, yep, I remember this. Alright, now on to the second to last street. That house still got a pretty yard. It's always been a nice house. That's where Elizabeth lived, who, when I was young, I, along with other people, called Lizard Breath because we thought it was funny. Of course, we called it to her face, and she thought it was funny at first, too, but then she just got mad at us. And we kept calling her it because, you know, that was cool. We were egging someone on. We were, you know, getting a reaction because we were little kids and we like to screw with people. Should pool in the backyard. Huh. Yeah, that's most definitely improved. In fact, it looks like it's been moved a bit. Or I don't know, maybe that place has moved away. Yeah, that has most definitely improved. Huh. Seems to be a big patch in the front yard where I remember a giant tree being. So, I don't know, was that recently removed? Huh. May have been recently removed, because I think it was still here when I came here a couple months ago. I met back up with Kramer and Matt a couple months ago and came here, and I think the tree was still here. I remember we laid down there. Of course, this isn't really, you know, an old memory, because it's just a few months ago instead of years. Anyways, continuing on down this road. I think that's pretty cool. You know, actually paving that. Let's see. That kid. The kid that lived there. He started off cool, but then he turned into a bully. And he always had like a bunch of stuff and go over and play with him, but then he just turned into a bully. So we're like, I don't want to hang out with you anymore because you're mean. Continuing on down this road. There's, you know, a lot of stuff that happened way too long ago and I don't have any specific memories about, so I can't really talk about it. I remember once my friend and I went to the bus stop. That kid was there along with some other kid, and he was like picking on us and stuff. We came home like from the bus stop and we went like to my dad's house. My dad was like, "What the hell? You should be at the bus stop. You're gonna miss the bus. Go to the bus stop." And I was like, "But Pop, we're being picked on. These guys, they're yelling at us for no apparent reason." Because, you know, we had just figured out that phrase in our mind, for no apparent reason. We just kept repeating it, for no apparent reason, you know. Oh my god, giant injustice, blow up the world because some guy's calling us names and throwing sticks at us. Holy crap. But yeah. That was like, that was a problem back then. That needed like worldwide assistance. And there's that corner that I was at, just to show you I've looped around. Because back there is the entrance to that place that got built over. That's where I came from, like at the end where the cat is, that's the babysitter's house, and blah blah blah. Okay. Two or three more streets to cover. And the battery is either showing 1/3 or 50%. I'm not exactly sure which. Actually, it's been showing like 1/3 for the past, or 50% whatever for the past street or two, so. Try to get past this car that's on without it, you know, pulling out just at a bad time and hitting me. I remember a lady used to live at this house. My friend Kramer and I washed our car once, and she gave us $10. We're like, oh my god, we're going to the local 7-Eleven to get candy because we got $10. And like, we got outside the 7-Eleven, And Kramer's like, what the hell? And he was holding the money and he couldn't find it. I was like, oh my god! And I was so mad at him. I was so disappointed because we didn't get $10 worth of candy, which is, totally awesome back then. Let's see. Remember there used to be a tree stump in this yard somewhere. Maybe it's the next yard. I don't really remember. A lot of these places have changed their look. I'm just going by relative position, orientation of the trailers, literally. Because you see some are sideways, whereas some are angled at different angles. Let's see. That is where Kramer's parents now live. I'd stop by and say hi, but that's kind of creepy. Let's see. Remember, one of these yards we used to cut through on our bikes, because, who wants to ride a bike all the way around these long roads when you can just possibly cut through it? Hello. I think it was, it was this one right here. Yep. It's like right through, I guess right through where this trailer now is. Used to cut through to that other yard. Of course, people got mad at us and told us not to do it like twice. But we kept doing it. It's like we'd forget that they yelled at us a week later, and they're like, oh, whatever. I don't remember this space being empty. I wonder what happened here. Yeah, I'm in Virginia Beach. We're like literally 7 or 9 blocks off the ocean right now. So when we get hit by hurricanes, sometimes trailers get cut in half, like what happened to Kramer's. So I guess they just get moved away, and no one bothers moving back into that space. I think that guy's? No, either that one or that one. One of them had good Christmas decorations. I remember my dad was hanging around the guy, and I talked to the guy. Back then my computer was using crappy integrated graphics because it was a slightly older computer, so I couldn't play all these new games like Quake 3. Because I remember I used to play Quake 2 all the time. And yeah, gave me some game discs, and one of them was a pirated copy of Quake 3. He's like, alright, and he's giving me instructions. He's like, alright, you're gonna have to take the crack folder and move it, and I'm sorry you have to see that. And of course I had no fucking clue, okay, so the folder's named crack, so what? Because I had no fucking clue. But see, I'm moving around. There's that blank area I talked about just to show how all these roads connect. And there. Alright, you notice how there's 2 sections to that fence? There's the lighter section with the more green on it that's tighter. That used to not be there. What wasn't that part, or may still be in that part, I'm not gonna, look over the fence and check, was a half pipe. We thought it was cool. Though, none of us had skateboards, so we never really used it. We just ran up it and climbed up it and crap. And hanging from that branch up there was a rope. And we would swing across that little ditch, and we thought it was absolutely amazing. Also, across that fence over there was a basketball court. The people played basketball. Yeah, I know, what the hell I was just riding away from here. Yeah, I know, basketball court, and the people played basketball. Okay, yeah, wow, that's an excellent memory. When I was a kid, I used to wonder what would happen in the places I haven't been. Oh, I wonder what's over on that street, or, oh, I wonder what's in this person's yard. Maybe it's a magical portal to, some other place. Speaking of magical portals, this yard right here, which now doesn't look nearly as cool as I remember it. So you can see here, this yard has decorations, stones, more stones. Looks kind of dingy right now, and there's I see kids stuff, so maybe the guy kids or something I moved over, whatever, maybe he moved out, someone else moved out. Anyways, I remember walking here, and I don't know who lives here. There's a pretty tree up there. I was walking past here, and it was snowing, and there was snow all over this, and I thought it was absolutely beautiful. I just stood there and stared for an hour, because it just looked so magical and out of place, in a trailer park in the middle of the city, where I grew up. Seeing something absolutely beautiful was shocking to my young mind, because all I knew was, oh, this looks cool, oh man, we can swing across this, oh, let's jump over this ditch and stuff, and all of a sudden here's this absolutely beautiful scene for me, and I just stood there, and I don't think I ever really told anyone, because I didn't think anyone would really understand our care. I saw this thing and it was beautiful. Oh, okay, it was awesome! Yeah. Anyways, I remember walking back there to the area back here. Hold on, let me go. See if I can point at it correctly. The area back here, oh, yep, you can see it through those trees. It had tall grass, and, you know, like Pokemon type tall grass, like up to my nipples tall grass. Oh, there's a fence blocking it back there. Oh wait, there's no fence there. That chain link fence isn't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that fence right there. But